Hi everyone, and welcome to the energy update from May 27th till June 2nd, 2024. My name is Heike, and I'm now sharing with you what my guides told me for this week. The first theme I got from them is deep clarity. And they said that actually this is a theme that's for more than 1 week, as you may notice now, because it's like that May was a month of resting and slowing down to integrate and to restore from what we experienced in April, all this eclipse season starting in March, and then Mercury retrograde. And there was also a Jupiter conjunction Uranus, I think, something like that. So several astrological events which were very impactful. So there was a lot of transformation, upheaval, a lot of change on all levels going on. And of course, we need to manage with this and to process these in our physical body. So people were just very, very tired. I noticed that throughout all the month of April, actually, and May, same. So, as we know, we've got these fast-moving years from 2017 till 2024, and now it's just slowing down in the midst of this fast-moving year. And this helps us to get insights and a deeper understanding of where we stand right now, and also where we want to go or where we want to be next. So it's just necessary, because otherwise we just can't move on, because we just need this kind of pause, this kind of break to see, okay, now what? Where are we now? I think this now what is something that we had not last week. We had it sometime in April. So it's like a continuum, but it's really important because we have so many fast-moving events, and then at the same time, we just don't have time to process this all, because we also have a life. And in our life, it's moving fast. In the outside world, it's moving fast. So, give it a break. Maybe you've been thinking that anyway. And so we can now get deep clarity about past events and experiences through sudden revelations and insights, is what the guide said. And this happens when we are in a calm state or in a calm moment. So this is why this is so, so important. And we know journaling, meditation, spending time in nature, conscious exercise, I know I'm repeating myself, but this is something that really, really helps us to process these energies and also to calm down our nervous system. So, this is, as I'm saying, it was an energy that went on through May, even before, but this deep clarity comes at the end of it. And this can be now, it can be that it already happened, and also it's possible that it did happen, but now you're becoming aware of it. So that's the first topic. Second one, greater contrast. And the guides also said this is also an ongoing theme from now on, because we have the second wave of consciousness, the second wave of big, we had so many waves of frequencies going up, but it was said that there are 3 big waves, and I thought we're now having the first one. But I learned from several other teachers that the first wave was in 2020, and it was about coming from consumption into creation, because we have the capacity to create what we need in this world. That's what we are born with. We just got this misery thinking put into us, implemented. Thank God the youth comes with a different understanding, with a different DNA apart from the tech gene. So we needed to become aware of this, and we needed to be elevated out of this thinking. So in 2020, many people started to become aware of that they do not anymore want to live in this consumerism way. And now we have the second wave, and this is also why people are so tired over months and just don't know how to last throughout the day. So give yourself the rest you need. Yes, of course. And yes, it is, this greater contrast is about that we now become more aware of how we want to live on this planet in harmony with this planet. And we get to see more of that. For example, there are many people who are trying different lifestyles, like all this off-grid that go through YouTube. Those channels are really successful, or tiny house living, and then community building, tiny house communities, or other like different generation communities. So there are all kinds of different ways of approaching life now and treating the planet differently so that we live more in harmony and in peace. And this is what it's about. So the contrast about how we have been living up until now and how we want to live in the future, but also the contrast between what we get served as an agenda by the politicians and what we want and how we want to live. It's like scissors. The guides showed me like a picture of a scissor opening wider and wider, but also developing different facets in between. And that's also this picture of the train station from where different trains are parked because of different choices that people make. And we're still in this time where you are to choose and where you can still see, okay, I'm making this decision, and that's the effect it causes. And you can not only see that for yourself, but you see it for everyone still. But when we proceed further in our trains, we will more and more just see the people who are more or less on our wavelength. So yeah, just this is just the contrast that we are dealing with from now on. And just make sure when you make your decisions, you see the cause, like the decision and the effect, and to see, okay, am I okay with that? Am I okay with what I'm giving out energetically? Yeah, or is there still a dormant belief I don't know about? So I need to address that so I can experience what I really want to experience. Okay, so these are the two meanings of this greater contrast that we're facing and that we're seeing. Yeah, that's actually what the guides meant by it. And the message from the Masters this week is quite different, because we have the Silver Stargate, which is an energy portal that's together with the Royal Star Aldebaran, and it's very much about rest and reflection. So it's a great one to just sit down and do some automatic writing. And yeah, because you can quite easily access your higher self, your soul, whatever you want to call it, and to just see what it wants to tell you. So just take a big sheet of paper, write like what my higher self wants to tell me, or if you have a question, write it down and see what comes up. And of course, if you can't make it in those 3 days, you just, if you have the intention, you know that it will move that way. The energy will move that way. We have so much more power now, manifestation capacity. It works. Yeah. I'm just blown away at the moment how the public transport follows my attention. I can, and also my daily agenda. It's very, very interesting. So that was it for today. As always, thank you very, very much for being here. And please, if it helps you, subscribe to the channel so the guides can be of more help to everyone. Also with Feel Good Workout Heike Bartels, which is the physical workout, Pilates similar, and it's so helpful for processing the energies, but also for trauma therapy. So really, please make sure you go there and leave a subscription. And also the daily dose you find on Instagram at Heike Dance. So just spread the love and be of as much help, support, whatever comfort, inspiration that we can, and building community, helping each other. That's really what I'm passionate about. So thank you very much for that, and I see you for the next update.